It is Wednesday, November 20th, 2024. How you guys doing? I know it's been a while since I put out these recordings, these voice recordings, but if anybody truly follows my page, they should know that usually I take a hiatus every now and then. Um, it sometimes be a week or maybe a few weeks or even 30 days just to kind of like get myself together, wrap my head around certain things, and also just to get back to the earthly reality. Sometimes I'm always in my head. So it's best to now kind of I use the 30 days or whatever time to get back into reality, right? But all in all, for good reason, I have to take these hiatus because, sometimes it's just like, man, some days be stressful. I be in my head, I be creating scenarios and trying to control things that I cannot control, obviously. And, now I'm at a point in life where it's like, just everything is just is. Everything around me, the life that I'm living is just what it is. It's what the creator everything is in the creator's will. Everything that we see out here, everything in my world, your world, is in the creator's will. Obviously, good and bad. I mean, many people may disagree with what I'm saying right now. That not all of this that's happening is in the creator's will. They may say that the negativity that happens may not be the creator's will. I believe it is still. I still believe everything good and bad is in within the creator's will, obviously, because he's created positive and negative energies. Obviously, he's the creator of all things. So if he's creating negative energy, then obviously this negative energy or force or sin or how you want to whatever you want to call it is being used for a purpose. Um, if we were to call the creator all good, then why haven't the creator created everything good? It just don't make no sense. We really have to really think. Why did the creator create negative energy? Why did he create, you know, just Satan or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did he create Satan? If he's some sort of all knowing, all being that knows the future and knows everything before it happens, it just makes no sense. I just feel like the creator is something very universalized. He's everywhere. He's sticking up things that we would never understand. Obviously. And I try to get to that point where I'm just thinking on a broader universalized spectrum, thinking like the creator or whatnot. But all in all, it's just like I said. I believe every single thing out here is within the creator's will, because if we were to say that even the evil things are not of the creator's will, then we most likely have to say that God has no control of what is going down here on earth, right? Right? So if bad things are happening, if negative things are happening, if wars are happening, people killing, then we have to say that this place is out of control and God has no order. He's allowed these people to run amok, these beings to run amok in this place, right? So we would never say that, right? We would never say that God has no control. Then if we would never say that God has no control, then obviously he needs these things to happen, right? Or maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just like, okay, well, you just have bad people. But I mean, like I said, if I was a god of this world, I would stop all these bad entities from doing crap to my good people down here, the people that I love. But since I don't believe that, I believe that the creator is in every single thing that is of this world, of this universe, of this cosmos, of me, of you, the listener. Every single feeling that you feel is of the creator. Every thought, every mindset that you go to, every air that you breathe, every breath that you take is of the creator. Every blink, right? Right? Every smell, every good smell, every bad smell that you have is of the creator, right? That's the creator's will for you to have those experiences, those senses, those everything that is of you is of the creator. The energy that you gain when you wake up each and every day is of the creator. Same thing when you go to sleep at night. When you go to sleep and dream, that's of the creator. Everything is of the creator, even the tiny atoms that you cannot see right in front of you. Yes, there's tiny little atoms floating in the air that you cannot see because they're so tiny, right? Think of it this way. You ever open up a window and you let the sun in. So if you open up the window and you put in like a slight shade or a curtain in the way, but you still see the sun shining through. If you look at the sun rays shining through that window, you see little speckles floating in the air, right? Some people may call it, oh, that's just dust. But here's my thing: you would never have seen those little speckles or dust if you didn't have that light shining through. You would never have seen it, right? Now imagine an atom which is so very small, right? And it's right in front of you. You cannot see it right now. That is of God. That is of our Creator, right? And those are eternal things, atoms. You really cannot break them down. Really, you really can't break atoms, down. They're so small. They make up everything that is right now. The chairs, the socks you're wearing right now, the car you're driving right now, your headphones you're listening, the phone. Those are made up of little tiny atoms, living. I would say living beings, literally, because you can't break them down. They fill with protons, neutrons, electrons. You know, so just kind of keep that in mind when thinking of your Creator God. That He isn't separate from you. He's not. You're not down here and He's up there. No, He's within you. Right? He's within. So yeah, I've been meditating like nonstop. Like I don't know if I can't remember last few weeks or whatnot. Just trying to really, really quiet myself and just drown out everything, drown out all the noise. And I just got into a point, and maybe I could kind of help you guys based on the topic of that that you see on here. I'm pretty sure it's the reason why you clicked on the recording. But just loving yourself, man. How do we get to a point of loving ourselves? And this is what I really mean. What I really mean is, how do you get to a point of loving yourself to the point where you would never ever find fulfillment in anything that is external, right? Let me say that once again. What I'm talking about, or what I'm about to talk about, is loving yourself to the point where you will not find any fulfillment, or I would say anything external that is outside of your spirit, that's inside of you, will never fulfill you. We're talking about material things. We're talking about people, family, friends. And here's the thing: I'm not telling people to just stop associating yourself with your friends, your family, stuff like that. We're talking. I'm talking about these internal love for yourself. You know, we tend to sometimes look for someone to love us in a sense, or we looking for a lover, or something that just kind of that I would say completes you, or someone that always someone that will complete you, that will fill that void, right? I may have gotten to the point where it's like, you know what? I love myself, man. I have never felt this amount of love for myself, and I don't seek validation from nothing nor no one. I'm the crap, right? Let me say that again. I'm the shit is what I'm saying, right? And here's the thing: I'm not trying to boast, and I'm not trying to be some sort of nonchalant, even though I act nonchalant sometimes. But I want to get people to a point where they feel fulfillment within themselves wherever they go, right? That void is already filled, right? We have to understand, like I said before, the creator is within all of us, right? He's not external. He's not separate from us to the point where we got to go grab him. No, he's in us already. So if we want to feel happy or fulfilled, then it's already in there. It's there. I'm fulfilled. All I got to do is tell myself I love myself. I'm fulfilled. I don't need anything external to fulfill me. I'm happy. I'm content, right? Like I don't need, like I said before, like I know I mentioned before about the ego. Like I'm at a point where there's literally none. No ego. I don't need validation, vindication. I don't need any exaltation. I don't need anyone to exalt me. I'm comfortable in my own skin. Like I said, I'm a work in progress. I'm still working on this, but I have improved in the last maybe 30 days or so, or whatnot. Once we get to the point of we loving ourselves or who we are, we don't care about what people think about us, about our flaws, about anything that is wrong with us. Because you get to the point of consciousness, of awareness, I would say, or I should say self awareness, where you accept everything that is of you. And we talk about the good, the bad, every single thing, the ugly. We are accepting how we look. We may not like how we look in some way, Me, I got acne, pimples all the time. I got allergic reactions to everything I damn well eat. I got blemishes all over my face. But you know what? I embrace that. I love myself for who I am. I don't care what people say. I love me, you know? I may not have the, flyest car. I may not be rich at this point in time. Even though I think I'm rich right now, I feel like I am. You know, I have abundance in everything that the Creator has given us at this time. He's given us. He's giving me everything that I need. So the abundance with me is there. Um, Either way, like I said, we get to the point. We have to get to the point. We have to get to the mindset where we say these affirmations. I love me. I love myself. I love everything that I am. I have fulfillment within me. I am happy. I am joyful. It's already in you. Already in you. I mean, come on. You know, there's nothing that no one could tell you that could tear you down. You already know you. There's nothing that your parents, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, that your kids, there's nothing they could do or say that could tear you down because you love you. You love the creator that is within you. You love yourself so much that you kind of thinking twice about giving yourself up to sexual relations with just any and everybody. I kid you not. Right? Let me repeat that one more time. Once you get to this a point of awareness, this self love is what I'm talking about. You're thinking twice about giving up your body to any kind of sexual partner, any and everybody, right? Because you love yourself so much. You're thinking twice. You're not even thinking twice. You're like, no, I mean, I love my body so much. I want to keep my body to myself. See, most of us is not fulfilled within ourselves. And I could get to an understanding, and let me first and foremost say that I understand why people do this. I'm not judging. It's just that we have to get to the point where we get to know. Let me let me reword that. We have to get to a point of self love where we are fulfilled, and with this fulfillment, we were thinking twice about you know giving our bodies to any and everyone. Sex is probably not even going to be on the mind too much right now. You're probably going to start thinking about your career or something about creating something. You know, you're gonna start thinking a lot of stuff. Well, I can't even say you guys. This is how I'm thinking, but I think anybody would if they're on this path of walking with Christ, with His teachings and whatnot. Yeah, I think this is what He really was talking about in the New Testament. Seriously, this whole awareness, self awareness, self awareness, where we're just not we're not all good and we're not all bad, but know that the Creator is within us. For Jesus did say that the Father and Him are one, right? So isn't it the same for us? The Father and I are one. The Father in you are one. The Father in everything out here is one. All one. We're all connected. Spiritually, we could connect to each other. Literally, I could probably look at somebody and just read them right then and there. Boom. Connection. We're all full of energy. You know, we're all full of energy. We just get distracted sometimes, and we walking out in the flesh a lot. That's what we're doing. We're walking out in the flesh a lot, and I know I need to, correct it. Sometimes I walk out in the flesh a lot. And I know, so need to work on that a little bit more, obviously. But yeah, man, this whole self love, loving yourself, man, you're gonna take yourself out on a outing or something. I'm gonna have a day to myself. I love me. Seriously, like you probably don't even want to be near anybody. Literally, you don't want to be near no one. Like, cause you don't find you just know that there's no fulfillment in anything external. Everything is internal within you, right? You know, I kid you not. You're probably gonna stop being selfish, literally. And nothing's wrong with being selfish sometimes. Guess what? Guess what? God created selfishness. Yes, He created selfishness, right? So sometimes we have. I'm not saying all the time. We could help people whenever we can. Obviously, if we can, wherever we can, help people around you. But sometimes we have to be selfish. We have to think for ourselves and love ourselves and pamper ourselves as well. You know, sometimes your energy is being drained by some people or something. You have to take care of yourself. People will drain you of your energy, of your time. Time is energy, obviously. So you have to, recognize the P's and Q's of who's draining your energy right now. There's somebody taking it from you, taking your time where you could be putting this elsewhere into creating something great for the planet or for whoever, right? You get to this point of self love with you get to this point of you get to the point of self love where you recognize the distractions and you're like, nah, not today. Nah, not today. Those phone calls you get where people just want to talk and drain you. Nah, not today. Because I love myself right now. I got something to do. I'm gonna read these books. You bothering me. You being distracted right now. You're distracting me. So I'm a cut this conversation short because I got something to do. I got this book to read to elevate myself right now. I got this project to finish. You distracting me, you kind of distracting. Let's cut this conversation a little bit short, especially if we're not talking something about creating something. Literally, if we're not talking about that, then there's no point of conversating right now. Unless the conversation is gonna bloom something or blossom something, then we shouldn't be having any conversations. Obviously, if we're gonna conversate about complaining, uh, I, I'm good. I'm good with that. I love myself so much not to get my energy drained by you right now. You're being vampires. So I'm gonna love myself and take back my time and focus on me real quick because I need to focus on me right now because I love me. I love the creator within me, right? We have to set boundaries. Sometimes we gotta set boundaries, man, with individuals, you know. And this doesn't mean you don't love them. We love these people around us in our circle, but we gotta set boundaries. We gotta say no sometimes. We have to. God created God created us to say no, right? God created us to say no. And yes, right? He created it. So it's time for me to say no, you know? It's time for you, the listener, whoever you are, whoever is listening, obviously, to say no sometimes. It's okay, you know? I mean, you got to get your life back. You got to get your time back, you know? You got to get the energy back. You got to get your energy back. Cuz it's been taken from you all your life. Now it's time to think about self. Now it's time to start loving on you, loving on self, taking care of yourself, your body, you got goals, you got career goals, you got body goals, weight goals, health goals. You got things to do, and it's time to take it back. It's time to start doing what you wanted to do all your life, right? No apologies. You don't need an apology for that. You don't even have to make an apology. Just say no. And you know what? Even when you say no, people will respect you for that. I kid you not. They will respect you. Get your respect back, man. Sometimes saying yes a lot will allow you to lose your respect. Take it back. Take your time back. Take your energy back. Live a healthier life right now. Meditate. If you are on this journey, I would say, I would first meditate, as I've been doing. First meditate and draw back all your energy from that you're attached to. You may be attached to a lot of individuals, a lot of things, a lot of distractions, whatever it might be. Um, just sit there in quietness and just meditate and pull back your energy. Pull it back. Whoever you're attached to, anyone, everyone, pull it back. Each and every one that you're attached to, right? And focus on the creator that's within you. Focus on focus on the creator. And the creator is going to allow you to be the creator that you need to be. Whatever that might be, whatever you are wanting to do, right? And take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of everything, whatever you want to do. Love yourself, man. Self-love. Say your aspirations. You know, say those words, man. Your words are very, very powerful. That's how you heal, man. Anybody is capable of healing themselves from any disease or abnormalities just by saying the words and meditating on it. That's what you got to do. I love me. That's it. All in all, this is Daniel, your host of Notice TV. I thank you guys for listening. I catch you guys later. If you guys and girls made it this far, press that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on my Facebook page, take the time to subscribe to my YouTube page at Notice TV. That's all caps, NOTICE TV. I'll catch you later and may God bless you.